Kazire. I'm the president of Response Targeted Marketing. We've been working with small businesses for over 15 years. And one of the companies that we've been helping, or types of companies that we've been helping since our inception, is HVAC companies. We've been helping them with postcards and digital marketing. So I'm going to talk to you a little bit about postcards and how we've helped companies like yours to expand. There's three big things that you have to realize when you're utilizing a postcard for marketing. One is the design and the message that you're communicating to people. Two, the list that you're using. And then three, timing and repetition, which I put together because they're very similar. How often do you want to send it out, and when do you want to send it out? So first off, on the design, obviously you have to have a message that communicates to the people that you're looking to service, whether it's commercial or homeowners. You have to give them a message that's actually going to communicate to them and get them interested in what you have to offer. Commonly, HVAC companies will use new installation or just customer service and servicing their unit as one of the ways to capture a new identity and get them into their pipeline, their sales pipeline, for repeat service and then eventually for sales. Obviously, sales of units is a big deal and a place where you make a lot of money, but by building up a good customer database and number of people that you can service on a regular basis, you'll eventually run into those service and replacement opportunities that you definitely want. So the design, the message, all has to be laid out appropriately. You have to decide what your objective is, whether you're going for that service on a regular basis or whether you want to find that person that needs a new unit to save money, maybe for efficiency reasons. So the design's key, and it's one of the things we specialize in. We also know that you know the answers as to what your people want because you deal with your customers in your particular region again and again and again. So we interview you to get that specialized information that you have so we can utilize it in reaching out to your people. Second, the list. There are a couple different things you can do with the list. Whether you decide to blanket a total area, which is a great strategy if you use the right type of postcard and the right type of postage to save money, or if you decide to hit certain value of homes with a very targeted list or certain types of commercial businesses. Both of those strategies work. They just really have to be thought out well. The first strategy that I mentioned of blanketing a whole area, the best way to do that is with a type of postcard called Every Door Direct postcard. It's a special size of postcard and a special procedure where you actually don't need a list. You're going to hit every single neighborhood that you're going after. So that's awesome. You hit every single house in every single neighborhood that you want to hit, and the postage is extremely low. Currently, it's about 18.3 cents a piece, but that can vary based on what's happening at the post office. They determine those rates. It's very simple, like I said, no list is necessary. We just help you to very simply pick the neighborhoods, and you have to print a special size card. It has to be laid out in a special way so that you can hit those neighborhoods specifically. So that's one way of doing it. The other way of doing it is with a specialized list. Here you have to purchase a list, but you're only going to hit those homes exactly that you want to hit. Homes of a certain value, possibly even people of a certain income range or an age range or people with children. You can really specify the demographics. You're not just blanketing a neighborhood. Both have their value as far as strategy goes. But with the specialized list, there's going to be a little bit more expense of the list. There's also going to be a little bit more expense with regards to the postage, probably a dime or more per piece. So you have to decide which way you want to go and what strategy you're going after. For replacement strategies and for servicing strategies, both could possibly work, depending on if you choose the neighborhoods right, because you can target based on neighborhoods too, and often neighborhoods have a certain value of home and thus a certain value of income level. So the list is important, and targeting is important, is what we're really talking about when we're talking about the list, because with Every Door Direct Mail, there's no expense. The list that you're doing is the list of neighborhoods that you're going to hit. So last is the timing and repetition. So we really recommend that you hit, you know when the time is that you need to hit right before the season goes or right when the heat occurs to increase those numbers. You may know that you're going to be very busy once the heat occurs, but you want to drum up some business before the heat or cold, as the case may be, starts to happen. You want to get that business beforehand, before we get into the heat of your season, right? If you want to say it that way. The other thing is, repetition is a big deal. You want, if possible, to hit those same people again and again and again, whether it's hitting them at the beginning of the fall and beginning of the spring season, or maybe once during the winter, or hitting them right 3 times right there at the beginning of that particular season. Repetition matters. If they see you and they see you again and they see you again, this is a big, big deal. There's actually statistics where you actually have to contact somebody or reach out and touch them about 7 times before they'll reach out to contact you. These statistics hold true, and it even holds true in sales or any industry. But particularly, it's going to be important for HVAC companies. That's why other forms of advertising should also be utilized in addition to a postcard. And you want to have a good website as well. So there's your 3 things you have to take into consideration. We definitely want to help you with your postcard campaign. So give us a call, contact us right now, or shoot us an email via our website. We're looking forward to hearing from you. Thanks. This is Barry Kazire, President of Response Targeted Marketing.